Good evening. Hi, Paul. How are you? How is you? Yes, I am live. Thank you very much, phone. And yes, I am live on there as well. Good evening, Andrew. How are you? Let's make this smaller. You can see what I'm doing. Why is my music open? How is everybody? So you. I'm all right. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy. I'm fine. Anything new with you guys? Hi, Jen. How are you? How is life on the other side of the planet? Sort of. Effectively. Minus that big Pacific thing that takes up half of it. How are we all? Does everything still work? Oh, yes, it's still got that there. Did you, Andrew? Oh, nice. Did everybody give? Did everybody give feedback? You got to teach. Oh no, Jen, you shouldn't get yourself into them situations. Don't get into them situations. I've forgotten what I potentially could cheat. Could cheat, yeah. Could teach. I am so out of the loop in photography. Ah, okay. Yeah, but you must be good at it, Jen. Why have I got 2.5 minutes of ads on there? Need to change that. Well, I suppose, yeah, okay. I did see them, Andrew. I did. Very much like the first one, especially. Hi, Peter. Hi, Serge. How are you doing? Peter, you're skiing at the moment. Why are you skiing at the moment? I'm guessing because it's snowy. New snow? Have you been getting lots of new snow? Still waiting for any snow here. Let's hope he's using a chainsaw, not repurposing a chainsaw. I can hear it raining outside. I'm miserable. I'm sick of it all. How are you all anyway? Serge, how are you? Are you good? Well, quelle surprise, guys. I still haven't left the house, so we are still working from last year's images. Oh, I did make it from there. Okay. It's been previous years I'd had loads of stuff. Oh, well, anyway. What is new with everybody? What's everybody's opinion on the world at the moment? What is going on? Tell me something positive. Stephen, hi, how are you doing? It's been a while again. The world is bananas. Well, not all of the world, Jen, just a certain country that you may or may not be close to. or standing on right now. Stephen, how are you doing? I'm fine. I've just basically forgotten what photography is, that's all. That is my problem these days. Interesting. So I'm going to use similar images to make this. Oh, I'm not even showing it. To make this image from last year. We're going to use alternate images to try to make something similar. Maybe minus the reflection.
Nice.
Thank you for that, Jen. I finally added all them to the other channel as well, Jen. Or some of them anyway. I don't know what it is, but I think it's selection seems not as good. Not I've got in. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I can get the settings right either. It's like everything good I think of, and it's like, oh, it's not, I haven't got it. Boo. Badly categorized as well. Right, so this is effectively the scene that we're working with, sort of. Plus that. Yeah, it's like somebody requested the thing from the IT crowd, for it's like, can you turn it on? Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? However, the whole thing is 50 seconds of him ignoring the phone, and it's like, just give us the little brief bit. I don't know. Have you had a virus, Stephen? That's not good. Yeah, like I say, I was with Andrew Atkinson and the lads in November. So I did photography then. And then the beginning of January, I had a day out with Andrew and one of his mates. And I did photography then, and I haven't picked the camera up since. So in November, December, January, we're halfway through. I've effectively used the camera twice in 4 months. So things are not good at the moment on the photography front. Right, so let's have a look and try use some of these maybe. But yeah, that Tangier site feels like it's not as good as what it was. These are different zoom levels as well. Fuck. I was not expecting that. Have we just got the 4 there? That might be all we need. Maybe all we'll need is that. We'll use that one. So we use that one, and if we use that one, that one, that one, and that one. And if I've already edited these ones, I've already set this up and cleaned them up. I have sorted out the dust spots I have already done them ones. Let's clean these bits up. Marvelous. Maple! I know you're. I was going to say, I know you're live. What are you doing here? Go be live. Good to see you, Maple. We don't do much photography anymore, Maple. It's not good. Hi, Connolly. Thank you very much. Welcome along. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You had a chest infection, Stephen. 6 weeks. Good God, that is not good. Yes, right. Okay, let's get back to syncing this. So if I sync all these settings back across these other images, we'll get them all tidied up and then we'll bung them into Photoshop. Again, it could be a short episode again tonight, guys. I feel like I've been streaming all day. I had a full morning of Discord co-working, and then I streamed all afternoon, and then now I'm streaming now. I think I might have overdone the whole being on camera today. It feels a bit like that anyway. I'll just wait for this to load in. Wait for the computer to catch up as well. Just waiting. Whilst it loads. Are we loaded in? We are. Finally. Alright, let's combine these. I've forgotten how to combine these. Yes. This is how bad it is, guys. I've completely forgotten how to do anything. Let's just go and multiply for the time being. Let's go to that one. Move these around. And also, if anybody is interested in the film 28 Weeks Later, which I believe will be coming out later this year. I need to resize that one. This location is going to be in it, from what I know. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? I hope you're good. No, it's 28 years later, because there was 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and they've made 28 years later because it's been close to 28 years since the original one, I think. But they filmed some of it on Lindisfarne last year when I was up there. It was like late April, early May. They were up there filming zombies running around the place. It's in the you can see the island in the trailer. I think it's due out later this year. 28 years does not seem possible. Well, yeah, because it was actually no, because it did not come out in the middle of the 90s. Standard. Yeah, I was going to say that's just the tourists. But yeah, you can see the island and bits of it in the trailer that's on YouTube. No, that'd be looking quite good. Oh, that one multiply. We can scale that back a bit. We can lighten that. So changing the blend, not the blend mode, the opacity down a bit. Love some of the weirder results. So if I make this one multiply, well, like that. Now, if I could get, I was going to see if I can get rid of some of that line there, but now that's good. I think we're doing all right here. We're all quiet today. I didn't think that would work. Steam Deck. Fine, don't work then. Okay, alright, so anyways, not faffing around. Like that. There's this one. If I use a mask, I'm going to lighten this side, I think. Just a tad. I've done it the wrong way around. That's what I meant to do. Okay, like that. Give a bit of hue and saturation. Depends how strong I want to go. Just a small amount. Hi, Aileen. How are you doing? All right. Hi, Suzanne, as well. I hope you're both well. Hope you. Have you got any snow up there, Aileen? Is it wintry again with that easterly coming in? Thankfully, we haven't got any Change some curves around. It's a bit cold. I think they're probably getting a bit more snow further west, like, aren't they? Just pull this curve back a little bit so it's not quite as heavy in the corners. It's a bit more like that. What we do definitely need is to knock that blue back a bit. Color balance to it. Peter's always got to say. Maple. Maple, thank you for raiding. Thank you so much. Jen, are you still here to are you here to mod? Jen, help. Ray, how you doing? Good to see you. John, hi. How's the world of ICM doing? It is doing fab, I think. I don't know, to be honest. I'm barely doing any photography these days. Oh, thank you very much, Jen. Thank you. You know, just in case there's trouble. And I haven't. The one day I haven't got my mod settings turned on the chat. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you for Maple for dropping you off. I very much appreciate that. I was kind of hoping I would be done. I was hoping I'd be like, right, quick stream, and then I can nip away. But Maple, thank you so much. They are very well behaved. They are very much. But yes, but welcome along, everybody. If you haven't met me before, I'm Andy. I'm a photographer, or I feel like I used to be, but I do ICM photography, and which is usually heavy on the processing, which is why we do live streams. And this live stream is episode 292 of our Tuesdays. So we've been doing it for maybe it's almost 8 years, I think it is. Scarily. Did you, Ray? Did you reply with the middle finger? Yeah, keep it out your way, Peter. Oh, we're nearly to 300, Stephen. So maybe it's by April. I'm going to meet now, yeah. Because we haven't got 2 weeks' time. I'll not be streaming because I'm doing a Zoom thingy for a camera club. Where's that come from? Exactly, Stephen. It feels like it's only yesterday since the very first one when I didn't even have a webcam. And we did it, and we were downstairs, and it was very shoddy. Some would say it's still shoddy now. But yeah, it's been good practice for what I have been doing recently, which is stream something completely different. But yes, welcome in, everybody. You can find me on Twitch, obviously, which you've all arrived for. We've always been on YouTube, which is where we started. I think there is links below. If you want to jump on a Discord as well, there is a link below the Twitch stream for that as well. I don't know what else is going on. Look at the website. So for the type of work that I usually do, hit that up, and yeah, just hang out with us, chill out with us. And if you want to see me playing games as well, you can go to my other Twitch Twitch channel. Which can I even put in my own chat? Can I put my own links in? Oh, I even typed it in wrong. Wonderful. Hi, Kat. How are you doing? So yes, basically the handle is no matches. Oh, for God's sake! I hate Twitch at times. That is, thank you, Jen. That is my other Twitch channel, which I've been gaming on for the last month. So if you want to see me like daily, you can catch me on there. But we're not doing photography or anything creative. We're just playing games. But yeah, Stephen, almost 300, 8 episodes to go to 300, and also in at the end of April will be our 8th anniversary of starting as well. Hi, Aurora, how are you? You forgot it was Tuesday. Was your afternoon productive? Seeing as you skipped the stream. Yes. It was good. But yeah. So I don't know if I don't know if we'll have a joint celebration for episode 300 and for 8 years. But we'll I know, Stephen, you've been around since the start, I think. Pretty much anyway. We've been going a long time. I'm starting to flag a bit. I think it's 8 years, Jen. You just posted 16 things on your stories. Is this all the V-Day stuff? Did you finally get out? And Peter, you weren't retired when we started either. Well done. Very good. Serge, you've swapped platforms, Serge. I was going to say, I think many of us had more hair when we started, Peter, but I've always had, certainly 8 years ago, I had this amount of hair. You would have to go back a lot further for me to have had hair than just in YouTube time. Right, so I'm going to crop this in. That. Erroneous, hi, how are you doing? Doing good, thank you. How are you doing? I do apologise. I haven't been around Maple Stream for so long because I haven't really done any photography feels like for so long. Like I say, I've picked up the camera twice in 4 months, which is probably not a good idea, and not really a good thing if somebody's a professional photographer. Need to get out more. But it is winter. What the fuck was that? Nick, thank you for the follow. And Miss Puffles, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate that. And obviously appreciate Maple dropping you all off. Miss Puffles, thank you for the R2D2. Yeah. R2 is also on the other stream as well. So he was one of the immediate carryovers. Had to set it up on both. Right, so we have a little bird told you about the stream. Will that little bird be from Montreal? And he's probably not that little. He's probably a good 6 foot something. Sings quite well. He's got an annoying amount of hair. Pretty handsome. Was it that little bird? Oh, you always head up this way, don't you, Stephen? Starts with S and ends in S. Who the hell was that? Will it be Cyronius? Has everybody been changing their names, maybe? I've been completely out of the photography loop on Twitch for a month now. I feel like I abandoned everybody. Right, so I need to... Yeah, that's a decent starting point. Probably haven't got enough body, but then again, we've got a lots of sky, so I think we might be all right. So we'll open up Analog Effects. And also, everybody, that if you have the NIK Collection and you want to have a bit play around with this type of editing, I have presets available for Analog Effects Pro. You can get them from my website. They only work on Analog Effects Pro. But if you want to dabble with a bit of ICM and apply a preset to it straight away without doing much to it, that's what they're there for, to give you a starting point. It does work on non-ICM as well, Sturge. I forget about that, but seeing as I rarely do non-ICM. But it's good to get started with. And basically, I use them all the time anyway, because I just want to get to a certain point as quickly as possible. I don't want to reinvent the wheel every 5 minutes. So I use them myself. I know you have, Serge. I've seen some stuff. We Serge, with that them 3 that you put in the Discord today, did you were they, certainly the second one that I commented on, was that Analog Effects Pro as well? Right, what am I doing? I need to darken this down. I need a lens vignette. And we need more orange as well. We don't have enough orange in this shot. All of them did. I thought they did. You haven't done any photography either, Stephen, for a while. Like I say, I've picked up the camera twice in 4 months. Which is shocking. But then again, if you'd seen what I'd created in them 4 months, you would understand why. It's like, nope. These are bad. However, I think all I need to do is just head over to Lindisfarne again for an afternoon or something. When the weather improves, get some data like this, and then just work on these for the rest of the year. Try to make them as look as Turner-esque as possible. Serge, you know what I'm like. You know I love a bit of orange, and I hate blue. What are you trying to do to me? We go for subtle. If I turn that off. Yeah, I suppose so. Keep that light like this, or even do without it. And then it is a bit brighter. That's fine. I need to move some of this exposure down. So there's a bit more foreground. My blue period that lasted 15 minutes. Exactly, Peter, because I missed orange too much. That's why. So maybe like that. Not bad as a first effort. Right, let's save this. Send it back into Photoshop. Then come back and go back through other presets until I find something that I like. God knows, Stephen. Let me get back to normal first. You know what? I'm pretty. It's like I feel that I'm so far out of the loop. I've got this talk to do for Edinburgh, for a camera club at the end of the month, and I haven't done one for like over a year. I'm so far out of the loop of everything that I'm like quite nervous about it. If I bring this over here, that to there. Bring this to the warmth. Well, that didn't work. Hi, Anna. Anna, your sis was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still in it. I'm not liking this one so far. Rethink, abandon ship, and go for another one. I am tickety boo. Word, who are you again? She was in Twitch before, Anna. Seb. Thank you, Seb. I was like, they've obviously been here before. Thank you, Seb. Hope you're well. Fancy changing your name on us. Yeah, well, she hasn't piped up, so she must have abandoned. Enjoying the eternal grey. It's awful at the minute. I am so sick of winter. I just want the colour of spring to come now. I'm done with the grey and the wet and like flat light, and it's just miserable. Knew this would be a bad option. That's all right. Struggle. A real struggle, this one. Not feeling it. All in one day. That does pretty much sound like the UK, Anna, minus the sunny bit. Lots of chainsaw opportunities. Okay. It's providing a little bit more drama in the sky. Chainsaw through the solid cloud. I know. The color wheel theory, Serge. I'll use the color wheel in like, what was it, Adobe Color or whatever it is, and do like the alternates and all that kind of stuff. But I know blue and orange goes together. I do know that. That's why it works in movies. Teal and orange or whatever it is. That little bit more drama. A bit more drama in the sky. It's almost like a big wave coming in. So that works a bit better. Yeah, but we want to leave that on there. Use and abuse. Yeah. I'm guessing that's still there. Since I don't subscribe to Thingy anymore. Right, so that's there. If I add in a little bit more red, a lot of blue in there actually. We can enhance that a little bit more. Right, let's apply that one. Seb, it's pretty much always the case. I'm always struggling with it. My inspiration is leapt off a cliff. Minimal. No. Too much blue. I don't know, Andrew, but I want to see that video. We might never see Peter again, but I want to see that video. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's easy to use as a painter search. So if I have this down here, make it a bit more subtle. Oh, we haven't got any lens vignette yet. Sounds like the boy racers are out tonight. That's reasonably nice in a subtle way. Little movements make big differences. No worries, Jen. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You'll ace it. Right, I quite like that one actually now. And we probably combine them all. See how they end up looking. Okay, let's make another one. Because why not? Where is FG? Surely you'd want to do on one of them beaches where you don't have the them beach fences. But what are they called? Does it start with a G? Right, okay. So I'm looking for another option. desperately, desperately looking for another option to do this. Try to make something else a bit more exciting with this image. I'm not liking the options, and I run out of options. I just turn this the right way around. For God's sake. No worries, on. See you next week. Quite like this cloudage up on there on this one. Oh, there's an ad break. Right. Come on, Andy. Make something inspiring. Please. That's all right. It's got some nice cloudage there. But we'll apply that. And then these four we've just made, we'll combine them together and see how they look. Let's hide all these. How big's the file? Like 7, that's fine. Right, let's combine these using blend modes and see what we get. See what our options are. See if any are going to turn out nice or not. It's big and green top left. Yeah, I didn't notice that. It's like there's a huge notice, and it pops up and gives you like a minute's notice as well. It's amazing the difference it makes when they actually draw the eye to it. Ooh. Now, if we could... So that pin light, if we can sort of see what layer does what in this one. So that layer does a bit. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing what catches your eye, because like if you're on like doing like when I'm on TikTok and somebody gives a gift and it's like visual, I can be like looking at the game, but out of the corner of my eye, I just see the screen go, or the chat go mad. So you don't actually miss it, or you don't miss it all. So was that one. So we use the mask on that. Hi, Valentine. How are you? What do I want? eraser. Yes, I want an eraser. And I want to drop this to 50. This to 50. And just kind of paint this out. Fortunately, it's darkened it quite a bit. But not that bad. Fighting OBS. Good luck. OBS is a bugger to fight. Okay, that looks quite nifty. Right, I'm going to lay a grab of that. Put it to one side. We get rid of delete layer mask. There we go. And if we do other versions of this, can we lighten that up a bit? We want drama. Drama is good. We like the drama. So if we have this one a bit, drop the opacity a bit. We drop the opacity of this one as well to that. So we're keeping some of the darker structure in the sky. And if we actually mask out some of the foreground for a bit of light in the foreground, it's wonderful and extremely frustrating. You're right there, Jen. It's like the best bit of software you can get, almost, because it is so good. But, oh yeah, it's a nightmare when that happens, Valentine. Yeah, it's always like some ridiculous reason which you can't figure out. Because it's a bit like my other setup when I'm doing the gaming is that I have to have, for some reason, I need to have a different source for each game. Don't ask us why, but it just won't automatically capture the game. So I have to specify the actual program that's running for it to capture. Very annoying. Right. Curve adjustment. I'm going to bring this down a bit and lift that a bit. A bit of blue, so some of that yellow goes away. Some of it to that. So that's creating a bit of drama. Liking the swirls here. It's like water rolling in. Really, Jen? Oh, it's so frustrating. Yeah, mine's just awkward. And to be honest, I haven't had the Xbox plugged in from since like July. I've never played on the Xbox, so I need to do this one. The streaky bit at top right, or this line here. Yeah, it works quite well. You figured it out. Well done, Valentine. Awesome. Well done. So do I need... Oh yeah, taking that. Oh, the yellow is way better. I need a bit more brightness over there. there's a bit of brightness in the foreground there. Yeah. Looks moody. I don't know how much I like it, but it's moody. In my usual doubt everything phase. Hate everything. No. At least it does sort of look like waves coming onto the ground. Fighting with it. What cured it, Valentine? Was it a case of it wasn't going to capture the whole thing, and it did need to be a different file? If it was like a game. Was it exactly what happened to me? And also every time there's a bloody update, and it's like, ooh, do I do the update? This one's a keeper, Stephen, is it? I actually am quite liking this one. Can do with a bit of work on there, maybe. I don't know. Cape Cod in winter. It's definitely a wild kind of image. Okay, let's make that a layer. Do we have any other options? Did we have that really light? Oh, no, we didn't. This light version, it's so good. So we need a stamp layer of that as well. Okay. Yeah, the best idea is not to bother with Streamlabs at all. Is my experience. Streamlabs equals bad in my book. Let's make these normal layers. So is that one exactly the same as that one? Yes. Fuck. Right. Okay. Why did I just duplicated work there for myself? Okay. Poor focus. I thought you were going to say eyesight there, Hyman. How are you doing anyway? I hope you're doing well. Right, that one's exactly the same, so I can bin that one off. So we got 6 to save. Okay. So how big's the file? 2.6 gig. Should we test it? File save. We shall see if it saves it as a TIFF or not. It might be too big. Is it going to crap out and want to save it as a PSP? It did it. Wonderful. Right, okay, so that's that one saved. And we want to save this one as flatten. Where's the flatten? File, save as. Is this all in the same day? Yes, it is. Okay. Then we'll stick all these back into Lightroom and then figure things out after that. Undo the flatten, and then we have this. And you got to do this another 3 times. Okay. Well, there you go. I must admit, I hate it when there's like light streaks through them, though. That's the only thing. Have I just saved the thing? Oh no, it's not. I was going to say I thought I'd saved it the same thing 4 times. Let's see. Five. Save. Everything comes from the best mistakes, mind, Diamond. I only started all of this kind of rubbish because of a mistake, so. Well, that needs to be stronger. There we go. Flatten. Save 6. Yeah, it's a lot to get your head around, Valentine. It really is. Okay, so we got all these all done. Where's the set rating? 3 stars. There we are. So we now have all these images into Lightroom. I quite like that, you know. Even if I don't like this area here, I'm sure I can crop it out. Next one along is obviously this one, which is a bit darker. And I think there's probably more work to do to this before I would release it. So I would probably go in with more work with maybe like the Wacom tablet, with the pen and the tablet, to get things better. But I think there's definitely promise there. Maybe there's a bit of light on this side, a few highlights here. Make something more of these swirls to make them look a bit more wave-like. So I think there's a bit more work to do on this one. Good way to bring it together. Yeah, exactly, Peter. I didn't make that mistake, though. We got this one, and this one's quite similar, but not exactly. But again, nice light. So you've gone from, I mean, the actual day, you can see how bright and sunny it was, ish. Whereas this one's quite dark and oppressive. You know, we've made a couple that are very light and airy. So if you're thinking about providing work for people's walls, etc., the man of the house might appreciate that and want to hang it front and center in the living room. Big dramatic piece, but the lady in the house might want something a lot more subtle and have this hidden away in the corner of the kitchen or something. I don't know. It's good to be able to cover bases, is what I've found. This one, and then this one, I feel is very much a building block to get to this one. So too much on that. And this one's just quite, it's half there, half not. It's all right. So let's have a crop of some of these. Let's see how we get on. Let's make a virtual copy of this one anyway. And once we've got these crops done, we will call it a day. So maybe a 2x3 crop. To be honest, I don't know. It's going to work or not. Maybe it is a tighter 16x9. Or it's use AI to get rid of that. Or something like that, anyway. To be honest, a lot of the time it comes together in the edit. I have a rough idea of what I would like it to end up looking like. But I don't have that definitive final result in mind. So I've just got to make do, really, a lot of the time. It's gonna have to be like that. Okay, this one. Yeah, guys, it's a bad ratio. Obviously 16x9 works better. You're not losing so much, but you do want to keep things fairly traditional. So you want certain things to be in a position, but the only issue is you've got the castle right in the middle of the frame, which is not ideal. So you can maybe come across here. So you're cutting off a little bit of that dark area there. It's not quite as central. But you want as much of the left-hand side as you can get, I think. But we never crop the original. It's always an option. Bloody hell, Andrew, that's not good. Now these ones, obviously, there's nothing on the left-hand side, so these are just immediate 16x9s. Very nice and easy. Make a lovely wallpaper. Like so. I'm going to actually make two versions of this one. So we will... This one's 16x9. Let's reset that. Nice and easy. And also, we will see if we can get a square crop out of it. See if it works. I don't know if it does. 5x4. More like that. Don't know. Hi Joseph, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Barely remember what photography is, but I'm doing okay. I'm very much out of the loop these days. Do we need any? First, I'm not even fussed about doing too much to this one. Because, excuse me, it's more of a building block image to get to, like I said earlier, to get to that stage. So I think we'll maybe just leave that one alone. Let's reduce this to 2 stars so it doesn't get included on everything. And this one's just a slightly airier, brighter version. I think this one would probably go reasonably nice at 16x9 as well. Plenty of room to look into, that kind of thing. It's all good. It's all good. So that is our edits, guys. Obviously, out of all that, we've got six reasonable images. We've got that one as a 16:9 crop. This one is a 3:2. I mean, ideally it would still be a 16:9, but trying to stay fair, reasonably traditional on the crop. But I think we could probably do some more work in this at some stage. We'll see how next week turns out. Whether we come back and touch this up a little bit, or whether or whether I get some time during the week, I'll do that. When have I ever got time during the week these days? And then these two lighter ones, I think I prefer this one to the previous one. There's a bit more of a green tinge to everything, whereas this one's just a generally softer and warmer setup, which is quite nice. And then we've got this one. So I think we're doing all right tonight. Obviously, it helps when the starting data is pretty good to be able to work from. Because for those that weren't here at the start, the starting data, like the original starting data made this image, which was one of my better images from last year by a mile. Thank you, Jen. Which I don't know where the final file is, because I touched this up further, like baked in more reflection and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that particular set of images always had more potential. Just glad to have gotten to play with it a bit more. So there you go. I think that's turned out quite nicely. Looks decent. But yeah, a bit more work on the highlights, a bit more definition with the Wacom tablet. It could make a bit of difference. I mean, if they even got the swirls of the waves here, if we needed to highlight that kind of thing. So pretty good. Pretty much enjoyed that stream. Right, so yeah, thank you everybody for being here. It's way dirtier than mine. Well, you probably change lenses quite a lot, Andrew. I make a point of not. At least I try not to, anyway. You're welcome, Jen. Enjoy your presentation, teaching, tutoring, or whatever you're doing. I hope it goes well. Don't stress about it. Remember how good you are at everything. So you'll be fine. If Andy says you'll be fine, you'll be fine. But enjoy it. That's always the best way of being able to do that kind of thing. Bye, Anna. We will see you tomorrow, Anna, likely. Not... yeah, that happens, Jen. That happens. Happens to the best of us, to be honest. Right, so here we go. Right, I don't know if there's anybody... No worries, Valentine. You can go ruin one of yours now. Rubbish, Annie. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, I need to open this. Give me another window, please, Mr. Chrome. Oh, fuck's sake. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Seeing as Maple was so good to raid me, I need to find somebody. Ooh, TwitchCon Europe's being advertised. Photo. Is there anybody on? Is anybody in Maple's list? Does he not have a list anymore? Photo streams. There we are. And he's only got me on there. God damn it. Why does he do that? God, it's all gaming. Right, anyways, guys, I will just catch you next time. Exactly, Jen. Like the stream if you can. Bye, Jen. Okay, guys, we will just leave it there then. Thank you very much for being here, Twitch people. Bye. YouTube people, we will see you next week as well. Yes, I'll definitely be on next week. 2 weeks' time, I'll not be on. So make note in your diaries. All right. Well, yeah, it's good to see you, Stephen. Good to see you. Yeah, if you're heading up this way, let me know. See if I've got time to do anything. But it would be good. It would be good to see you. Right. Okay. How the fuck do I end these things these days? All right, guys. Right, guys. I will catch you all later.